Hey guys, welcome back to another video review. We have the Goblin Knubnik up for review today. On the side we have a picture of Knubnik along with a bit of lore on the character himself. And on the back we have some new art for the 2.0 release along with some lore on the Mythic Legions universe. Let's get them out. Just like all other Mythic Legions, they come in collector friendly packaging, making them easy to take out or put back in. Knubnik rose to power and made a name for himself in the Goblin Kingdom as an expert hired killer. His twisted sense of humor and brutal effectiveness of every kill gave him a position by the side of King No'Glin. Now working under direct order on the king's behalf, Knubnik has quietly altered the tides of war in the ongoing conflict of Mythos. Let's look at some details. Knubnik's helmet is filled with large dents and scratches. We can see his small yellow eyes surrounded by wrinkled green skin, and we can notice 4 large teeth sticking out from his mouth. On the side we can see the large neck guard spikes painted in a bone color. The helmet has large holes on the side to let the long pointed ears stick out. The chest is a dark silver with plenty of small scratches sculpted into the armor. On the back we have 4 sockets here. One of them is covered up by the neck armor, and we'll be using the 2 in the center for the shoulder armor later on. The armor here can be seen with more scratches and small dents. On the shoulder we have small layers of plated armor. One thing to note in this area is the lack of paint on the joints. This is something that's going to be repeated in the figure. On the elbow we have large plates of armor with spiked edges all over. The gauntlets have sharp blades layered over each other, with the rest of the hand protected in a metal glove. On the front of the belt we have a big buckle with a lot of detail. We have a big red and gold buckle with a half circle of steel with pointed edges decorating the buckle. A layer of brown fur underneath pads the rest of the belt. On the back we can see the large black leather belt holding everything up. We have more fur covering the rest of the backside. On the legs we can see steel armor with a few scratches detailed in. The legs get more and more dirty as we head further down, with mud applied more heavily as we reach the boots. The boots are covered in mud and black grime. We have the standard steel boots with layers of plates over each other. Let's look at the articulation. We have a ball jointed head with rotation that's slightly blocked by the neck armor. We have a rotating neck peg, shoulders that open and rotate, elbows that bend with the rotation slightly blocked by the armor, rotation at the forearm that's also slightly blocked, hands that rotate and bend up and down, a ball jointed chest, and rotation at the waist, legs that open and bend forward and back, rotation at the thigh, knees that bend back with slight rotation, ankles that rotate, with feet that bend up and down and rotate. Let's take a look at the accessories. We get an unhelmeted version of Knubnik's head. To install the head, you pop out the old head and pop the new one into the socket. We get a pair of shoulders in matching color of the armor. To install the shoulder onto the figure, you match the peg with the sockets in the center of the back. The shoulder armor has some rotation to let you articulate the shoulders better. We get a small spike to place on top of the goblin helmet. It easily sockets into the top of the armored helmet. We get a wooden shaft with a ball mace on top. The head is removable so it can be replaced with other toppers. We get a bone axe. It's a large bone with the blade held in place with leather straps and rivets. And we get a small dwarven dagger with brown stains on a dark silver hilt. We get a pair of wing adapters to fit wings onto the figure if you had them. We get a small version of the belt that fits smaller 2.0 bodies. Knubnik is the standard evil goblin we all picture when we think of them. He's well armored and has a lot of spikes in his design that make him look dangerous just to be around. As armored as he is, he doesn't really give the impression of an assassin that his lore labels him as, and he's more of a frontline troop in my eyes. Looking at the accessory, he comes with a very nice selection of weapons at his disposal. We get 3 unique pieces of weapons and an extra helmetless head sculpt that adds a bit of uniqueness to the figure. Without the helmet, he sorta looks like a goblin more suitable for legion building. Overall, as a silent assassin, he falls short of that character in my opinion. but as another ruthless killer in the army of goblins, he fits right in. Knubnik is a great goblin figure, just not a very unique one. Goblins are an interesting race in the Mythic Legions line. I honestly can't see anyone only getting one figure. They are as addicting as they are evil. The new body types have suited the goblins very well, and I would recommend anyone looking to add a little evil into their collection to check out the goblins. Alright guys, that's it for this review. Check out my other reviews, and new reviews are coming up soon.